Hi everybody, I'm Bakish, and today I'm going to be talking about something I really dislike. Romance novels and romance movies. Yeah, not my favorite topic. But I'm actually going to name two romance stories that I've actually enjoyed. But first let's start off with basically any chick flick, like, for example, let's say, The Ugly Truth. I'm not sure if anyone else saw that, but I watched it for some bizarro reason. But anyway, the thing that I can basically say about any chick flick is that in those movies, everything is so cliche, and it's basically the same plot over and over. You have the nice guy, the douchebag hot guy, and the stupid naive girl. What do you think happens? This stupid naive girl either develops a complex with things and has a crush on the nice, attractive guy and hates the hot, masculine douchebag guy. But what do you think happens? She hates the stupid douchebag guy, but ends up falling for him, and they have a wonderful, happy relationship. Yay! What kind of bullshit are you watching? I mean, I can't even laugh at movies like that because of how stupid they are to me. And it just, the characters are very one-dimensional and one-sided and stupid, and it baffles me that people can be entertained by this and actually find the personalities of these characters realistic. I'm dumbfounded by it. But anyway, I'm going to talk, but a book, actually, that I read a while back, and also was made into a movie. Well, both of them were books made into movies that I've actually enjoyed. I've read both the books and seen the movies, so I'm going to start off with The Time Traveler's Wife. I read the book before I saw the movie, and I've got to say, I enjoyed the books. I somewhat enjoyed the movies as well. Not as much as I enjoyed the book, mind you, but I think I figured out why I liked The Time Traveler's Wife, because the people in the story actually act like real people. They have flaws. They have things that they don't like about each other. I mean, Henry and Claire, I believe the two main characters are. They have similarities in a certain sense, but they also have these things that they absolutely hate about each other. But they overlook those flaws to be together because they're in love. They argue, they fight, they disagree, they have huge flaws in their relationship, and sometimes you wonder if they are going to split up. I mean, in the book, there is literally one time where Claire says she's actually glad that Henry time travels, because she can go and do whatever the hell she wants, and he will never find out about it. He won't even be there to criticize. If she were to come home late after going out partying with friends, he wouldn't say, well, where have you been? Because she knows he won't be there. He will be in some different time period running for his life, and she, at one point, she just doesn't care. So it really gives you the sense that, like, yeah, these characters aren't one-dimensional. They have depth. They actually act like human beings. And same thing with Henry. Henry, before marrying Claire, was a huge man whore. He was always with women. In the book, it'll tell you this. In the movie, no, it won't tell you this, because he was supposed to be pure and innocent, but no. In the book, he was basically a huge man whore. He was always cheating on his girlfriends. He was always fighting with women. He would always... Yeah, he was definitely with his flaws. I mean, he robbed people, he beat people up, he nearly killed people when he time traveled. He's definitely not without his flaws. But anyway, the next thing I'm going to talk about is actually Scott Pilgrim. I read the comics before I saw the movie. Actually, I was very reluctant to see the movie because it was a romance story, but I found the comics and I read them, and I actually really liked them, so I decided to see the movie. But anyway, the comics are freaking hilarious. Like, absolutely funny. But also, the same thing with the movie. The movie is funny as hell. I mean, vegan police? Damn, that's funny. Trust me, if you haven't seen the movie, go see it. It is definitely a movie you need to see. But anyway, another thing that I liked about it is the romance between, Scott and Ramona. Because they actually act like real people. They have their secrets, they have their dark sides, they have their flaws. I mean, the very beginning of the book, Scott is dating, Knives. And he cheats on Knives so he could, make out with Ramona, basically. So, Scott Pilgrim isn't like, the naive, sensitive, I'm a goody-goody two-shoes guy. He is, nice and sensitive in a way, but also he's a big douchebag. A lot like human beings. And same thing with Ramona. She's very flirtatious, she's very secretive, and she lies quite a bit. And, she's not very open about her emotions, which is, I know girls like that aren't very open with their emotions and rather just shove people away and just, be on their own. Hell, I was like that at one point. Not saying I'm a woman, but you know what I mean. Damn, that made me look bad. Anyway. But that's really all I can say, is that to make romance stories better and actually improve them is actually make the characters seem like people. Not like, some stupid romance stereotype. Actually make them real people. People that you can relate to, people that you can identify with, people that have the same flaws as you do. Maybe that's something that you can identify with. If you can easily imagine yourself in the same position as one of these characters, then I think they've done a good job at this. And I'm not saying, and by the way, it doesn't count if it's some stupid crap like, oh, I'm a naive, sweet little girl and I love the douchebag guy, because I've heard that story a million fucking times and I'm sick of hearing it. And if you can even relate, even that microscopic way, with these characters, you've already made a better romance movie. So, there you go. Thank you for listening. I'm Bakaj, signing off.